You know it?
The capital of the United States? Madison.
How little some college students know about America is astonishing. Welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friend. This is where we call out lies, hypocrisy, and corruption and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters because truth conquers. But you can't conquer anything unless you're strong. Here to help us get stronger is Ancestral Supplements grass-fed beef liver. Beef liver is nature's multivitamin for a reason. It makes your metabolism fast, energy high, cravings for crap absolutely low. I think it's time to get stronger and healthier. Get your grass-fed beef liver at ancestralsupplements.com/JPReacts, and for 15% off, do use discount code JPReacts. Now let's get into it. Paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to be dumber than anybody else, would that be worth it to you? Go to college, start off life a good way by being massively in debt, but you're gonna have knowledge, you're gonna have skills, you're gonna not know what the capital of the United States of America is. I recently came across a video from Liberty Hangout. I love their channel, shout out Liberty Hangout, where she's going around a beach and interviewing different college students, asking them basic America questions that a fifth grader should definitely know, questions that you probably know all the answers to, and how they didn't know things about America. It totally blew my mind. It was fascinating and a little bit scary because we all know that seemingly students in college, students in high school, public schools are taught to hate America. And one way to hate America is to not know about America. One way to repeat the mistakes that we've gone through before. Do you remember a mistake we've made just 4 years ago? COVID. One way to not repeat those is know about your history in the country you live in. That way you can do things a better way. Now, a little while I'll share some stats about college, how people pay the most for the worst education. No judgment there. It's just my observation. So we'll get to those in a second, but first, let's peruse some of the highlights of Liberty Hangout interviewing college students and seeing what they don't know about America.
Year did America gain its independence?
Oh, come on. It's not 1942, because that would be Christopher Columbus.
It's definitely not 1942, and 1942 is also not Christopher Columbus.
Could gain its independence from?
Christopher Columbus.
Yes, America gained its independence from Christopher Columbus. Why are they all on the Christopher Columbus bandwagon?
What major document was signed at the Constitutional Convention?
Declaration of Independence?
It sounds like that could be a plausible answer. I don't know this for sure, if I'm being honest with you, but I think it would be the Constitution.
What city did American colonists throw tea into the harbor to protest?
What city?
Mm-hmm.
It's England, right?
Yes. He gets a special shout out. I'm not going to criticize him for being dumb. I'll praise him for being funny. What city in America? England? Boston. I'm going to flex a little. I'll let you know the right answers.
Where was the Vietnam War fought?
John, please.
I'm in history class.
What happened during World War II? Big, terrible event.
The Boston Tea Party.
Yeah, World War II is known for the terrible event of the Boston Tea Party that apparently happened in England, according to another guy.
Name 4 of America's founding fathers.
Oh, George Washington.
Uh-huh.
Thomas Edison.
Electricity.
What president freed the slaves?
Oh, John.
I love this guy and his friend the most.
Answer this one.
Oh my God. Oh.
Spoiler alert, you might not have heard Abraham Lincoln, I think. He just checked his skin color.
What is the capital of the United States?
Washington, D.C. No, it's not Washington, D.C. It's Washington.
No, it's not.
I like that. She asserts, no, it is not Washington, D.C. It's one thing if you don't know the answer. That's pretty laughable. It's another thing if you hear the right answer and assert that that is wrong.
What? Isn't it just Washington?
It's Washington, D.C.
It's just
At least they know.
That's a state. Where are you from?
Azerbaijan?
Okay. And you want to be famous?
Yeah.
What is the capital of the United States?
Washington, D.C.
The foreigner got it.
Very good, very good. Some Americans don't know that. What year did America gain its independence?
I don't know.
Don't know?
I have no idea.
1863.
Yeah, 1863. I think there's 2 years that America gained its independence. 1776, shout out, that was a good year. And then we kind of lost our independence a little bit along the way. Globalists. I think 2024 is the year America regained its independence. Donald J. Trump, J.D. Vance, November 5th. Think about it. We'll get back to the video in just a second, but first, here's something that'll scare you. Ashish Kumar Jha, former Biden administration COVID-19 response coordinator, recently gave a rather chilling speech at the University of Michigan School of Public Health. He warned of a new age of pandemics fueled by bioweapons development and natural threats. He called for massive investments in vaccines that protect against pathogens that don't even exist yet, and called for a war against so-called misinformation. But the question we need to ask is, who's working on bioweapons and how many labs do they have globally? Yes, Trump got the win. I'm stoked about that. But evil is still lurking, and being prepared is the best defense. The wellness company's Contagion Emergency Kit, engineered by Dr. Peter McCullough and his medical board, includes 5 critical life-saving medications like ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, Tamiflu, and a nebulizer. Every household can now have access to these hard-to-get medications without the red tape. It's simple. Fill out a digital intake form and your kit arrives in 1 to 2 weeks. My recommendation: do not wait until the deep state puts their next plans into action. Stay ready for the unexpected. Head to twc.health/JPReacts and use code JPReacts to save $48 plus get free shipping. Contagion emergency kits are available only for US residents. It pays to be an American. twc.health/JPReacts. Now back to the video.
Do you have a better guess?
Abby? I don't. 17 something?
Okay. You're on the right?
17.
17 something.
1757.
What year did America gain its independence?
1767.
Very close.
1762.
Getting
What
colder.
year did America gain its independence?
This lady, she needs to win an award in this video. And also hats off to her boyfriend or husband. He's just there laughing along.
1974.
1974 is when America gained its independence. What if that's true?
Yeah, wait.
Uh,
Never mind, that's my dad's
Find
birthday.
it.
What year did America gain its independence?
Oh, come on.
This guy, I wouldn't buy insurance from this guy. He has a less than trustworthy look about him. I'm judging a book by the cover. By the way, read Malcolm Gladwell's book, Blink. Judging a book by the cover is actually insanely accurate.
It's not 1942 because that would be Christopher Columbus. So,
That's not Christopher Columbus.
14. Oh yeah, yeah, 14. I'm gonna pass. I don't know.
Now, before we take a look at a few more college students knowing nothing about America clips, let's take a look at the robust education that college students pay for. Here, our friend ChatGPT quickly comes up with some statistics. Careful about ChatGPT, it has wokeism embedded in it, but nonetheless, here's some stats for you. How much does an average 4-year college education cost? Public 4-year institutions, in-state students, estimated costs $96,120 over the course of 4 years. Let's just call that $100,000. We're gonna round up. They're gonna buy some magazines, these college students. Out-of-state students, 4 years costs on average $167,000. And then private nonprofit 4-year institutions, average 4-year cost is $224,000. So we're ranging on average $100,000 to $224,000. You're paying the most amount of money possible that you can never declare bankruptcy on, by the way. Think about that scam. Starting your life off, you're in the real world. The best way to get some momentum is being $224,000 deep in a hole of debt. But what kind of knowledge do you have? Well, I'll tell you this. America gained its independence in 1942 from Christopher Columbus. And then in my forensical activities, which involve just typing in one other simple prompt into ChatGPT, what percentage of college students report loving America? And 2020 Youth Patriotism Index revealed that 63% of high school students report feeling proud of America, whereas just 40% of college students report feeling proud of America. So you can just flip that. 60% of college students don't feel proud of America. That doesn't necessarily mean they hate America, but they don't feel proud of America. And I don't think there's any coincidence about that. They're paying a lot of money to an educational institution that might have some roots in turning people anti-American. For example, only 1 out of every 13 professors in college are conservatives compared to Democrats. Now, unfortunately, the reality as I see it today is the Democratic Party is very anti-American. There's no question about it. They're anti-Constitution, pro-censorship, pro-tyranny, pro-give the government all the control. We want to do communism. We're not calling it that yet. And it's those college professors that are part of the anti-American Democratic Party. There's 12 for every one, or I'm sorry, 13 for every one conservative professor. These are the people teaching the college students paying between $100,000 and $224,000 a year. What are they teaching them about America? Nothing. I would dare say maybe they are teaching people about America, but it's not necessarily historical fact. It may just be propaganda, anti-American propaganda. Now, back to the clips.
How many world wars have there been?
Oh my God.
John.
3. Hold on, people.
Hold on.
No, World War I, 2, and 3.
There's not been a third.
Okay, he's explaining how there's been 3 world wars by saying, no, there was World War I, World War II, and World War III. By the way, I don't think he's necessarily wrong on that. World War III, many have said it's been started. It just hasn't ended. So we shall see. Hopefully he's wrong.
In what city did American colonists throw tea into the harbor?
New York. New York. New Jersey. No.
You're very close.
Pennsylvania.
No,
Pennsylvania,
the city.
the city.
Tea into the... Yes, there you go. 4 of America's founding fathers.
Ben Franklin, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Alexander Hamilton.
He wins. He got him. Well, with that said, my beautiful freedom-loving friend, thank you for perusing the reality of some college students and what they know and mostly what they don't know about America. This isn't an indictment on all college students, even though that's not the career path I would choose for myself because I didn't choose that. It's just an indictment on the people in the video. So with that said, hopefully you were amused. Hopefully now you know what people don't know who are taught by anti-American professors that they pay up to $224,000 for a 4-year degree from. And as G.I. Joe would say, knowing's half the battle. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. I look forward to seeing you on our next video. But until then, stay American.